3 low points of the season. 3 things that were just not good.
My number 3 low point for season 1 is the music. There is too much of it. Some episodes are heavy on the music to the point where there's 2 musical guests. It's not cool music. It's not even 1976 cool. A lot of it is pandering. For me, number 3, the music.
Number 3 for me, I went with specific segments, and the number 3 for me, I actually gave it to what was called the Butt County Dance Party. Do you remember that? The final sketch at the end of the Anthony Perkins episode?
Yes. Oh, I do now. Yeah.
It was just a complete train wreck of a sketch. It was really like something I would see at my children's, elementary concert. It was just, everything went wrong. It wasn't funny to begin with. The fact it was called Butt County Dance Party and it didn't play into it. It was just, everything about it was stupid and terrible. And at the end of it all, Aykroyd had to ad-lib a line to get us out. So it was just, these are supposed to be professionals. These are legendary comedians. And this is something that, oh my God, yeah, it was just really badly executed sketch that just wasn't funny. And it was just miserable,
My number 2 low point is the Muppets. What a woefully misplaced thing in this show. Bad idea. I shouldn't even, you know what? I'm going to stick with bad idea. Bad idea, bad execution, a redeeming joke every here and there. But, most of the jokes through the season that I ended up enjoying were ones that they made later at their own expense. Meta humor, if you will. But yeah, just really bathroom break television.
For me, number 2, I mentioned it earlier, the Claudine Longer Invitational Skiing. Yeah, you just can't. I understand edgy and I understand that sort of stuff. That one, I don't know. That one wasn't very funny. And then when I looked it up, it was, why are you joking about this right now? There's just no redeeming quality to this sketch, except for the name Jessica Antler Dance.
My number 1 low point, controversial perhaps, because to some it's a win. My number 1 low point for the season was the presence of President Gerald Ford on the Neeson episode. I understand the appeal of having the president, the alleged most powerful leader in the free world, on your broadcast. But for me, first of all, if I'm Lorne, if you're not showing up, you're not on the show. As I joked during the episode, hasn't even been a long time since the fall of Saigon. The Vietnam War is really fresh. Gerald Ford, inappropriate to have the Republican leader of your country on your new cutting edge show. You suggested during the episode that maybe Patty Smith was on this episode intentionally, which I would like to think. I choose to believe. I want it to be true, so I will. Whether or not that's true, there'll be other political figures making cameos and hosting and of all wings, left wing and right wing. But that doesn't mean I like it. I don't think the president adds anything to this show except for corporate cocksucking.
Yeah. I know we were sort of at odds on that one, in a sense, but I completely, your points are 100% valid with me. I see the corporate side, and I think you see the artist side on this one. My low point, and I'm sure you're going to agree with it when you take my context, is that fucking Gary Weiss airport homeward bound video.
I don't even, what was he trying to do? Was he trying just to make something serious, or was that supposed to be a joke? What's up with this?
That was, I think their intention was, let's make a nice video of families reuniting at the airport and show it on Christmas and Valentine's Day.
So it was sincere.
I think so. And, you postulated the number of suicides it was probably responsible for,
Well, I mean, not everybody has a family on Christmas.
Exactly. And that's one element of 21st century thinking that is probably better than 1976. We so often say, oh, people think so bad today. They're always offended. They're always too snowflakey, or they're always tiptoeing. But that is one area where you might want to tiptoe, I think. And
it's where I'm coming from too. Like I'm a single guy. So 2 Christmases ago, I took acid. Christmas 2019. I had nothing else to do and I had acid, so I ate it. And last year, my daughter lives with her mom, so I see her. But I see her at a different time. I don't see my kid on Christmas Day. She's got other plans. She's got things to do, and that's great. So Christmas Day is kind of like just a holiday for Matthew, which is, don't get me wrong, it's great for me and I appreciate it. But I also, I don't know, the whole, it's 2021. So, the nuclear family thing, while still prevalent, you're in one. Entertainment wise, I think it's played out.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. But yeah, no, that's, you put it best. Hey, Mr. Man sitting there at 1:00 in the morning watching Saturday Night Live on Valentine's Day. You don't got anyone at the airport,
Right? Yeah, thinking about somebody watching this late at night.
We've gotten so much joy out of some of the misery,